What's happening, guys? I finally got into bartering. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I love making an entrance. The promise of 600 million silver a day, semi AFK income, mind you, all while selling the salty seas and killing sea monsters and pirates and the like was just too much for this dirty casual to resist. And guys, I'm loving the journey. I wish there was more sea related content out there in other games. But yeah, you guys are not going to make 600 million silver right away. Not until you get your advanced Karak and probably upgrade to plus 10 greens. And let me tell you guys, that's going to take a long time. And during that time, you're going to have to do a ton of barters, around 3,000 to 5,000 barters to unlock various ship mats, which you're going to need to get to your Karak. And guys, that's going to require lots of bartering. And with your limited weight and limited speed, expect to barter anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day, sometimes even ranging to 10, depending on your barter routes and whether you have a nefarious sailboat or caravel. But guys, luckily, I found a few tricks that I wanted to share with you. One in particular that really reduces the number of round trips you have to make back and forth and carry a lot more barter goods. And I wanted to share with you guys that specific one today using a tagged alt and Wharf Manager. And if you guys found this video helpful, please like, subscribe. I'm going to be putting a lot more content out there. I'm really enjoying bartering right now, so I'm going to probably put in more bartering content and progression content, as well as a few challenges. Who knows? Let's get started. Before going in game, I wanted to do a playbook kind of style and show you guys exactly what's going to happen in this video. I'm going to capture all 5 of these exchanges in one round trip. So I'm going to come from Iyllah Island, do all 5 of these barter runs, and then leave back to Iyllah Island without my ship being overweight. Now, this trick involves using the Wharf Manager to offload some of these exchanges into your main barter's inventory. So you'll be overweight on your character when you get back. And optionally, you can use a tagged alt, which I'm going to be doing in this video, to really basically save yourself another round trip. So if you don't have a tagged alt or you're using it for other purposes, no worries. You'll be able to do one less barter route. And, and at that point, I would just probably skip that barter. Now, every example is different, guys, so just, bear with me on this one. Now, there are 2 other locations that this trick works. One is the Shikatu Pier Harbor, a map inside of a map, Mapception, gotta love it. And the other one is Port Iferia. Basically, west of Port Iferia, there's another harbor. This isn't as useful, but, it does help at times. So I'm going to be coming in from Iyllah Island, all stockpiled up, and I'm going to do this first T3 to T4 exchange here. And guys, each barter run is going to be a little bit different. So I do some pre-planning. For this example in particular, let's assume that the T4 to T5 item, like basically on the bottom here, is not the same as what you're exchanging in. Let's assume that's going to be a dagger, a pirate dagger of some sort. Now, I am going to be a little bit overweight, probably a lot overweight, when I go back to the Wharf Manager here. That's okay. It's a pretty short run. So what I am going to do is I'm going to check in my ship, switch to my tagged alt, and load the 12 T4 items into his inventory, and then check my ship back in, go to my main character, take the ship out, and then load the T4 item that I had come in from Iyllah Island on to my ship, to basically do this second barter, which is this T4 to T5 barter. Then I'm going to go and do the T3 to T4. And then I'm going to basically go back to the Wharf Manager and sell the T5 item, and then load the T2 material into my inventory. Now, this can be anything. It can be T3, T4. And then I'm just basically going to wrap up and do my 2 other barters here and go to Iyllah Island after that. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys what's in my inventory right now. Since I'm using a tagged alt, I'm putting this T4 item in my inventory. If you're not using a tagged alt, you want to leave this inventory empty. I'm also going to show you guys what is in my ship preloaded. So in my ship, I have my T2 my T1, T1, and T1 items, and then I have my T3 item here. And then I have my T4 as I showed you guys already. So now I'm going to go and show you guys what's in my tagged alt. He's in Iyllah Island right there, and there's no barter items here, and he has some inventory space and weight available. That is important in this example. So I'm just going to buy some supplies, and then I'll meet you guys at the first barter route. We're at the first barter route, and then I'm going to be doing this exchange, and I'm going to be way over the weight limit because I have a lot of other stuff already in my ship's inventory. I'm at 17 out of 11,000 weight, and that's fine. We're just going to go to the Wharf Manager. It does add about a minute or so of extra travel to get to that Wharf Manager, but that's fine. It's pretty close by. Now, I have been told by a few friends that, you could be at risk of being sunk. I've never really ran into pirates around here. So if you do see another ship, just switch out servers just to play it safe, or especially if you think they're going to attack you. If you're not doing a tag though, you can skip this switching out process I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to be basically checking in my ship and logging into my tagged out like you see there. Now I'm going to be waiting for a long time for loading screens. So get an SSD, guys. It's going to really help you out. If you're running off a hard drive, that's going to be a long wait. Anyways, I'm going to take out my ship, and I'm going to basically load these 12 T4 items into my inventory, check my ship back in, and then switch out. Since this video would be incredibly long, I did speed up this video quite a bit. You guys can see the speed listed out in the bottom right corner there. So I'm going to take out my ship, and then I'm going to put in this T4 item. Again, this can be like a pirate dagger. It doesn't have to be the same thing we exchange it for. And I'm going to basically sell the T5 items that I'm going to exchange this for. So, and the reason for that is because T5 items stack differently, and I don't want to basically take 5 or 4 T5 items back to Iyllah Island. If you do, then you do Team 5. If you do need T5 items, just take them at the end of your route rather than in the middle like I'm doing here. So I'm going to basically load this T5 item in my inventory and sell them because I do have a surplus of these. And then I'm going to do the same here. Now, let me just double check here. Let me see if I have my stack. Yeah, see, I have a full stack of 4 items there, and I'm going to sell. That's a cool 20 mil. And then I'm going to go back to my ship. And then I'm going to do this exchange here. Now, this exchange can be anything like T3 or T4 exchanges, because what you're going to do is you're going to put the result of this exchange into your main barterer's inventory to log back. So your characters, both your alt, I'm sorry guys, that was awful. Both your alt and your tagged character are going to be basically over the weight limit by quite a bit. So now that I finished that, I'm just basically, once I loaded that in, I'm going to basically go in and do my T1 barters here and wrap up. So I'm going to do that there and that there. If you guys found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share. It's really going to help out. I'm going to put out a few other bartering videos and before I get my Karak. So please stay tuned. Thanks for watching.